armor, he gets extra damage coming out, and he's also like sitting underneath the tower getting that extra HP and armor, and then he forces you to run away because you can't trade. Maybe the hero hits level 2. Cookie
lands. Rubik in trouble. Kataomi is trying to get himself not to be the first blood. It actually ends up being Skylark, and then there's a bunch of deaths as there's 4 all over the map. They lose the Rubik, then Spartan dies on the Snapfire, and Fishman also dies top. What is going on here?
This was last pick, Pugna, so you are forcing Thinker to last hit with the laser.
It's not fun, that's for sure. Roll misses, Desire now gets a kick over towards Skylark, but the kinetic field is up, and Watson's starting to throw out some right clicks onto Desire. Fishman, well, he's holding onto that glimpse. He's going to end up dying here, but it puts Skylark in a position where he dies to Watson anyway. So that trade works out for Entity and favors them quite a bit.
Watson's getting some solo XP. He also was the show up and try to make a move on him. So he's already gone now.
Katomi stays here just for a moment and maybe trying to collect a little bit more XP so he can get to level 6. But yeah, Stormstormer's already out of there, and Spartan now in trouble because here comes Stormstormer. Life drain drains his entire health pool, and that's an easy kill again here for the Pugna. They're going to try and chase Desire. They've got Nande over to the side, but the Decrepify, the Nether Blast, they've got to silence for a moment with the Geomagnetic Grip from Desire, but Stormstormer's still going to chase. Yeah, they've got a tower there, but they've also got a glimpse. They have some help, and they have the damage real quick on Anande. So Desire, he survives, but it's at the cost of your carry.
Everything's falling apart from Monaspa. Stormstormer, they still might catch him here. Ooh, that was close.
Skylark, well, now he's close enough to where Fishman, he's going to have something to pull him back and or get a kinetic field out. But he's hit by the ulti coming in from the Viper, and now telekinesis off to the side. Well,
Skylark decided to show up.
Skylark's going to die. Fishman ends up being traded. They've got the Mortimer's Kisses down to Stormstormer.
That's a big damage.
Yeah, the damage is big, but is it going to be enough? The rocket lands onto the Rubik, and on the other side, they've got Toby coming in. They get the kill to the Rubik, the local Stormstormer. Ooh, life draining as Toby, he's hiding away, and Stormstormer hit with the overwhelming odds. They've got the roll, but it's going to be off the mark.
He's out of mana.
In again, and a Scatterblast helps out to finally kill off Stormstormer. A triple kill for Nande. That's a big way to get back into the game.
This is 3 versus 5 pretty much. They did bring only 2 supports and Pugna. So Broodmother was not there. He's still trying to farm up his item, which is going to be
to Toby's
big glimpse.
Blade Mail, so you don't want to really put too much damage into him just yet. They've got the Fire Snap Cookie. Fishman's going to die back to back. But do they have enough to get anything out of this? Right clicks on a Kataomi, and they need to help out this Rubik, or he's dead back to back as well. Here comes Watson, top of the net worth. He's going to try and make something happen. They'll focus their attention on a Skylark. But again, it just feels like they're lacking a little bit. Nande wants to get in, but that was a mistake. Toby gets the kill, the laser on a Watson, but the adaptive strike, they'll take out Skylark. 2 heroes in on Monaspa as Wish. He throws out some damage, but it's just not enough. The roll into Toby with another laser coming in from Wish. The life drain on a Spartan, but the Geomagnetic Grip will stop that. They killed off a couple, but Entity, it still feels like in a couple parts of this fight, we're struggling to output enough. Just trying to clean up some Spiderlings as Toby. He's putting some pressure on the mid lane, but here comes Wish to clean up all the Spider Babies.
Fishman needs... oh, there we go.
Storm, and Scatterblast stolen again. The damage coming in with the kinetic field and the Thunder Strike. They've got an easy kill on Spartan once more. Telekinesis to stop the roll from Desire. Got Skylark, they have the rest of the team here, but Desire's now flipped himself. That's a big issue. Rolls away, gets some space, but 1800 cast range means you're coming right back to the cliff. Gonna be that ward once more, and that death once more, as Watson comes into the fight for just a moment and does, well, carry participation. Last hitting on some heroes.
We saw the shotgun.
So he's continuing to farm. There's that Shivas that you talked about. BKB on the list next. But sustainability is the name of the game, and Entity just picked up another item towards that, which is the mech on Toby.
They're so tanky right now. Desire
rolls in, kicks Fishman, but he's just gonna die.
Desire is also a professional football player, so he wants to kick not just the ball, but also wants to kick some of the heroes in Dota.
And maybe wasn't happy with that quarterfinal draw. So they'll get the glimpse back, and that's going to be on a Skylark. He's in some trouble. The left trade's there, and that is another kill for Watson. He's now wicked sick, which means he's 7-0-1. They'll go into Roche. Shouldn't really be a contest, but
on Kataomi, so extra magic resistance coming out from that. They know where the real threat is coming from. In terms of physical damage, they don't have much. They almost have none. Nande is the only one who does have it.
Desire does get the roll off. Had a silence on it too, but Stormstormer's here. Life drain with another blast. Well, Desire will die again, and that puts Stormstormer himself on a dominating spree. His heroes are streaking.
Fishman caught Thinker.
Yeah, they've got the Static Storm, but do they have the heroes coming in? Toby's going to come over, trying to get out of here, but now the Monaspa's Kisses sends them the other way. Fishman trying to leave, more Kisses coming forward, but Watson's coming to the fight. And while he's trying to get this Tinker kill, there is Spartan coming over. The team is not here to help just yet, but instead, right now, Fishman will die, and so will Kataomi to Skylark. They're still going to lose 2, though, in Wish and Spartan.
I know Spartan's really happy with that trade. Lose your mid lane, you get the kill. Doesn't really matter. You get another.
They've got Wish over to the side and, well, Desire up towards top. Waveform aggressive, but they've got the duel. It's going to be on a Fishman.
Oh, he got the Matrix.
Be avoided by Watson with the Manta style. So they'll go to the BKB from Skylark and Nande, but now the Monaspa's Kisses are going to be on the back lines, only hitting on a Fishman. Now looking to aim on a Toby. They get the kill on a Nande. They look over at Skylark, who TPs out. Rockets flying in. Telekinesis, they've got the vision onto Spartan. They should be able to get another kill. Can't hop over that kinetic field, and 2 of these heroes will be dead without buyback.
Defense Matrix coming in clutch. That extra 40% status resistance. Duel didn't last.
Ejection cord on this one. Then just go back to Roche. Get the Aegis, get the Shard.
There's still open barracks here on the bottom, and this is exactly what Watson is going to do. They also don't have the heroes to kill the Netherward with. Sure, there is Snapfire. Kataomi getting in.
Yeah, duel on him. Right clicks from Skylark should be dual damage and will be dual damage, but now they've got to parlay this into another fight. They've got to get these heroes, but Fishman throws down the kinetic field. They're trying to chase. They've got the roll. They put themselves right next to the Disruptor, who's going to be silenced and killed. That Geomagnetic Grip coming in clutch here for Desire, and Wish trying to go off. Smashing the keyboard, trying to get the rockets out with a laser on a Stormstormer, but he's got that Aeon Disc. They keep the reach. They've got the kick. They'll get the lockdown on a Stormstormer for a second, but Desire taking too much damage from Watson. The silence out of the Morphling's not really going to do anything to discourage him from going in. As they go after Skylark, they've got the pullback with the Glimpse, as well as the Static Storm, as Fishman came back into the fight with the buyback, but just as quickly as he bought back, he's dead. Wish gets another kill on a Stormstormer. The BKB's going to run out from Skylark, and eventually Watson, who's got the whole team around him. Right clicks on a Skylark, just needs one more to get the kill, but they've got the roll. Now the Manta, the Waveform, still going after Skylark, gets the kill on the Viper, and they've got Toby coming back in the fight. A couple of these heroes have respawned. They've also bought back here on the Pugna, so Stormstormer also rejoining the side of Entity. They get the kill to Spartan, though. Look over at Nande. He's got the BKB as well as the Ogre Seal Totem to try and get some distance between him and Entity, but they're going to continue to chase the BKB and the TP. It's not going to be enough, and they'll kill off the Legion Commander. So this fight for a moment looked good for Monaspa, but Entity pull out at the end.
6.7 thousand damage.
Yeah, you've got the DD, like you said, for Entity that's pretty poggers, and, well, the defense for Monaspa is pretty Froge concerned.
Yep. And they're going to go through bottom. This is the move I like to see. They should know something is up because they just revealed the Observer Ward.
Telekinesis, Waveform, an instant kill for him on Spartan. Nande is going to try and get back into the base, forced to pop the BKB just to regen. And they'll go for the tier 4 while the glyph comes out. This is a roll from Desire that does not get him anything but another death to the tally. Toby going to start to take the tower. The throne's exposed. Watson will stand his ground. They really need Wish to come in, but Watson with BKB, he'll focus the throne. Doesn't really want to go for anything else. Wish, well, you can output your damage, but it won't matter. GG at the end of the day, and Entity will take game number 1.
How are other lanes doing? I see Nature's Prophet with 15. This is Tiny. Could be in trouble here. Might get a courier with the 3-throw. Misses, actually. Level 2, so he still has a point in Avalanche. Gonna be a late one.
Can he get first blood? Treants will do it, and Nande will start off a lot better than that first game by getting first blood on Tiny.
Still hates the Broodmother.
Yes, nothing's changed. Skylark's just had 2 lanes back-to-back like this. Like, in the last one, he eventually started to farm as the Viper, but it just felt like there wasn't much going on for him. And top lane now, Skylark getting chased once again. Fissure lands on both heroes. Kataomi, he's low. Ion Shell with the Surge, going to chase down this Rubik, but losing the Tiny at the same time. And Skylark getting chased again. So Desire going to try and block off these heroes while Watson has the Jingu. Fishman getting pushed back thanks to these Wolves.
Break the smoke, be the first point of contact if necessary. Secures that second kill, second tower.
And you take a look at the odds brought to you by esportsbet.io, and it's all Entity right now. Katomi goes and gets an avalanche onto 2. They're going to toss Wish right into the Exo. They've got the damage to get the kill onto the Tiny, but now Wish needs to leave. They'll have a fissure from a distance. Wish surviving with just a little bit of help, but the wall is down. They've got the kisses while Storm's sprouted up. He's trying to survive. There's a vacuum back. Survives a little bit longer than maybe they would have liked on the side of Monaspa, because that means Nande's dead. Fishman over to the side, getting chased by Spartan with a Earthshaker in the wing, waiting to throw that fissure, which will land onto Fishman, and the cookie's off the mark. So now
King of the
here
Hill
with some help, and Toby's coming over, looking to wrap around. Desire looking for the TP out. They might be able to get Wish or Spartan. The chase is on from Toby, and I think he's going to come to his senses. Chasing Wish may not be a proposition that he can get. Instead, they'll get the Spartan Rubik. Easy.
That was so close. If they manage to get a glimpse on Wish, this is position 2 Snapfire we're talking about, and he might not be done. Fishman actually gets it.
Oh, he got the glimpse.
But no mana.
Blast, toss up into the air, tossing him to his death. But Toby will get the kill with the Ion Shell that's laying onto the Tiny. This is going to cost them 2, though, because Nande's here, and he's trying to run, but they should have enough if they just smoke. So they'll smoke, they'll go back. They might find themselves Skylark again, especially if he comes back for this bounty rune. And now they've got the Blink, the Avalanche, and the Silence with the toss. There's nowhere for him
they popped the Exo.
Go, and Exo, Static Storm, Spartan. He's going to try and run, but there's a glimpse from Fishman. They keep giving Fishman Disruptor, and I feel like every team that does that is mistaken. They need to stop giving him this hero because he has so much impact.
All the duration, let's get it. And Fishman survives there with the help.
Now.
He's going to be okay.
And yeah, looks like he's going to be all right. Desire now giving a high 5 back.
He wants to echo him so badly.
Yeah, he does. He really just wants to step in there. Avalanche toss, there's the kill on a Desire. While that's all going on, they'll go for Roche. He's got a sliver of health left, but maybe looking to make a move is Skylark.
Big cookie on 3 and gets it.
Wish not only gets Roche, but he gets the Aegis. That's insane. Nande's here. Down goes Toby. Down goes Watson. What a play. Aegis is going to be used, but it's out of the hands of Entity. That's perfect.
And Desire has that Aghanim Shard being delivered to him. 3 points in the Aftershock. Katomi looking for something.
Tree grab?
Not the spell you want to steal.
Yeah, you might want something else there. Wall down, Echo Slam committed. They'll go here for the Tiny, and they should get at least that, but the vacuum back into the wall. 3 heroes come back. Desire's in trouble. Wish will fall, but down goes Toby. So a 2 for 2. Spartan hides in the trees and gets a Fade Bolt finish on Fishman. While Watson's up into the trees with that dance, and he's looking to get a kill here onto this Rubik, while Storm's over to the side and looking to help out. So Tree Dance, Primal Spring, up onto the ground, or down on the ground, and they've got themselves the Crypt Swarm in the kill, while Skylark just kind of spectates. But he's a wolf, so it's all okay.
Nande does have his BKB. This is 8-second BKB. Then still far away from it. Aghanim Scepter, 1,300 gold on Wish, which is going to be a saving tool and also a good tool to potentially find Monkey King on the trees.
Cookie lands. They want Stormer. Exo going off. Will he survive? No. The chase is on. The chase is there. They'll get the kill on a 1, not 2. Or 2, not 1. Counting, also difficult.
Monaspa actually doing it, or if you want to phrase it differently, Entity kind of throwing it with these...
There you go. Thank you, I appreciate that.
Because it looked very one-sided until a certain point when they... Oh, this... Let's see.
Skylark? Toby? Yeah, they're both there. They'll find a 2-pronged attack. Avalanche toss. Wall committed. Gobble up in a spit out, so that gives away the Ags pickup. But they do get the kill on a Skylark, and look at that. Our Shaman boy is going to be killed off too. Ooh, Fishman getting blown up there by a Wrath of Nature. That's not fun. Ags also picked up at the same time by Watson. So he's got the Battle Fury, Ags, BKB, Watson jumping around, dancing, looking for something. Gleipnir vacuum on the 3, but they don't have the wall. They used it on Skylark. So they're going to lose the Tiny. They do get a kill on Desire. They'll look for the Wukongs, which this might be the first or second usage for. Wall gets him out of the circle, but it's not going to matter. And Ande, he'll die. Spartan goes down as well, and this Tier 2 looking like it's going to do the same. So 4 heroes dead. Tier 2 tower in trouble. The Glyph, the Kisses.
Pop it. Let's see how they approach it. They need some big Echo Slam.
Gobble up, spit out. That's on a Stormer, but they're going to need more. They've only got about 12 seconds remaining on this Roche. They'll go to the kisses, and now they'll start to evacuate the pit. The fissure lands on a Stormstormer. He's also got the totem, but they've got the vacuum back on a Spartan. So they'll get the kill to the Rubik. He'll buy back. And
Nande will steal it this time.
Nande, yeah. This is the second time. Entity, lock it down. They have no lockdown on this Roche pit. It has gone to Monaspa twice. And now Skylark's going to be caught. Glimpse tossed all over, and he's going to be eventually put into a Static Storm and a grave. They dug it just for him.
And now Fishman's tipping Nande. Nande casually walked in with Silver Edge.
Yeah,
Starts queuing up some big items.
Does he have the wherewithal to get it? Oh, vacuum back, BKB, wall down. And the leash onto the Monkey King. Do they have the damage? Yes, they do. They'll get the Aegis out of his hands. And now he's not got a BKB to survive with, so he's going to get hit with that Boundless Strike and die to Watson, put him out on an unstoppable streak.
Dies to statues and illusions from wall. Spartan.
Yeah. Fighting with Fishman with Watson nearby, not a valid strategy.
It is time to go. Stormstormer not there, but they can take the outpost. They already have it, so they could...
Finding everybody. Oh.
It's a long way until they get all these items. Sure, Nature's Prophet can send his Hand of Midas. Snapfire could...
Oh. Well, gobble up, spit out. That lands up.
Tiny
fissure on a 2. Now they're going to go. They've got the WEU command from the high ground, though. They'll go to the Echo Sun. They'll get the kill on the Fishman. Static Storm dropped early. Vacuum. Nande already dead. So much gold for Watson off that. They got the kill on a Spartan as well. They'll take out Desire. So even with the big ults from Monaspa, they just do not have the damage. The Wukongs from Watson was from the high ground and came on over with that level 25 X.
Level 25 on NP, so he can be anywhere. Entity doesn't know when Roshan is going to respawn. Checking if they're inside the pit. Fishman did put Observer Ward and Sentry on high ground.
Oh, Fissure.
He's dead.
Oh, Stormstormer just gets blown up, and this is going to be an upgraded Axe Static Storm. Will he be able to get the kill with the Wukongs coming down? The Boundless Strike, all the damage coming out from Watson and Fishman. They are wiped off the face of the map. Skylark trying to run with BKB and the Shapeshift. But Avalanche, not working just yet, but we'll stick with the vision. They've got the glimpse. They'll have the normal punch, and they'll get the kill. Watson with a double kill. He's godlike. Nande just gets back into buyback range, but so much damage done by Watson.
Stormstormer.
But it's so far away from Entity, it's not really getting them anything again.
Watson.
Toby blinks in. They've got themselves the
That's
wall
it.
down.
Unless they can save him.
The telekinesis save as well as the cookie. Here's the glimpse back, but the BKB is forced on Nande. Fishman going in, gets the Static Storm placed onto Wish. Wish trying to wish for something like survival, but instead he's just going to be dead for 110 seconds. Skylar's no longer with the BKB. They'll get the Boundless Strike. They've got the normal punch. It's going to be on a Spartan. They'll drop down the Echo Slam. They'll get the kill to Toby, but they'll buy back on him immediately. The Wind Waker to get some distance between him and Nande. Curse of the Old Growth comes out from Nande, and they've got Watson up into the trees, waiting for somebody to come out. Specifically, maybe Nande. They go, Spartan, Avalanche on him, tossed up into the air. They get a kill here onto the Rubik, who's going to buy back. Watson goes in, but now he's got to be careful. Can they get the telekinesis to throw him in? No, they can't. But Watson taking some damage from him.
Look at that
it's
ring.
just not enough.
I think
three heroes don't
it
have
might be
buyback.
time to call it. They have nothing left in the tank. Stormstormer will finish him off.
Watson beyond godlike. They call GG, and that's going to be a 2-0 here for the side of Entity over Monaspa. They make it look easy in game number 1. A little bit of a slip up in 2, but they still take the series with ease.
I'm glad we also managed to see Arcane Blink.